Welcome back to the Triple D YouTube channel, Divas. I am Carol Annette over at Toby Nails, and today I'm going to be showing you guys several ways to use this amazing new molding stamping plate from Triple D. It is a 3D plate, so you're going to need a sculpting gel in order to do this, and you can see the different designs that this silicone plate has here. It is really fun and easy to use, so let's get started into it. So the silicone plate comes off of this little card here. The card is really just to help with storage. And then in the Diva box also came this gel. It is a 3D sculpting gel. It is a very thick, so you can already tell it's kind of like Play-Doh. It has a very thick consistency, but it's not sticky, so it doesn't really get messy. So the next thing that came in the April Diva box was this dual-ended spatula tool. So you have a brush on one side that you can use either for your builder gel, acry gel, just gel application in general, cleanup. And here is a slice tool. So this is going to be really helpful for getting the molding gel out of the pot. So today's practice video is going to be done on a black swatch stick. You can do this on any base color you want because the molding gel is clear, so it will show through any color that you have on your nails. So I took the spatula and I took a small bead of the molding gel out of the thing, and I'm going to press it onto the nail. So this is really simple. It's pretty easy to move around, and like I said, it's not very sticky, so you can definitely just put your finger on it and just lay it flat like you would Play-Doh. So I'm just going to apply this bead onto the nail and smooth it out. I'm not trying to make it super duper thin because obviously I want it to take the shape of the molding plate, but I definitely want it to be nice and smooth on the entire nail. So I took another little bead and I'm placing that on the upper half because this swatch is pretty large, but if you have shorter nails, you probably don't have to use as much molding gel as I did here. When you're done getting the gel to lay as smooth as you need, then you just take the silicone mold and pick out the design that you want. There's a bunch of designs on this plate, so I'm going to use the dragon scale one here. It's a full coverage design, but you can see there's other single smaller designs. So all you have to do here is take the silicone mold and roll it on top of the gel that you put on the nail. Since I am doing a demonstration here, I'm actually rolling the nail onto the mold instead of the other way around. This way you guys can see what I'm doing, but you can see I'm molding the silicone mold around the entire shape of the nail so that the sides also get molded. Since this swatch stick is so large, I am going to have to repeat this step on the tip of the swatch stick so that the entire design is on the nail. But if you look at it here, you can see that it's taken the entire design of the dragon scales. So now that you've done this, all you have to do is cure it for 60 seconds. So while that's curing, I'm going to show you guys this chrome that I'm going to put on top of the gel. Obviously, if you've done this before, you know that you can actually chrome the design itself and then put it directly onto the nail, but I like to do it the other way. So I'm going to take my swatch stick out of the lamp and then chrome directly on top of it instead of dirtying up my silicone mold. Depending on how you prefer to apply chrome to your nail, you can either use your finger, you can use a silicone tool like I have here, or you can use an eyeshadow applicator. It's really up to you. Just apply the chrome to the entire design until you're comfortable and happy with the final result. When you're done chroming, you actually need to protect that chrome because it will fade with wear and tear if you do not apply a top coat on it. So I'm going to apply a thin layer of gel top coat and then cure it in my lamp for 60 seconds. You want to make sure that you don't apply too thick of a layer because if you do, it's going to fill in the grooves of the design and then it's going to obscure your entire design. So the next design I'm going to do in today's tutorial is neon powders. So I'm actually going to make the base of my nail before I actually work with the molding gel. I'm going to make that a bunch of different neon colors. So again, I'm working on a black swatch stick and I'm going to work with gel. If you don't have neon dip powders, you can use neon pigments, neon gel polish, whatever you want. You can make the base of the nail whatever colors and design you want. So I'm going to use an eyeshadow brush and I'm going to sprinkle these Triple D neon dip powders over different parts of the nail until I'm happy with the coverage. If you're familiar with the gel method, that's essentially what this is doing when I'm working with a dip powder. I apply a gel base and then I put dip powder over top of that gel base and then I cure it in my lamp. Now that the swatch is completely cured, it's time to apply the molding gel on top of that design. So I'm just taking a bead of the molding gel and I'm applying it all over the nail to make sure that it's a nice, thinnish, smooth layer. Again, you don't want to make it too thin so that it can't take the shape of whatever design that you want to sculpt on it. Now that it's completely smooth, it's time to take the silicone mold and press the design that I want over top of the nail. So I really like this floral design, which is why I chose to use neon colors, because summer is coming up and I absolutely love colorful flowers. So I'm just pressing the swatch stick into the silicone mold, making sure that there is a design that covers the entire nail. Again, since this swatch stick is a little larger, I do have to repeat the process for where the mold does not hit the entire part of the nail, but it's okay. It's a full coverage design, and it's okay if I get flowers that don't really look okay on the sides. So now that this is completely done, I make sure that the sides are pressed in and the gel isn't squeezing out on the sides, and then I go ahead and cure that in my lamp for 60 seconds. So that is completely done. This design is finished and cured, and you can go about your life. Since you didn't apply chrome to it, you don't have to apply a gel top coat on top. There's nothing needed to be protected here. It's good to go. I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions on these two designs that we did here. Which one was your favorite? And if you have any designs that you would like us to do in the future, just drop a comment below and let us know which one was your favorite and what type of designs you'd like us to do in the future. We'd totally love to know. And if you're new here, definitely hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to this channel because there's going to be more videos coming in the future. Thank you guys so much and see you in the next one. Bye!